Hello and welcome to Nordic ID AR52 webinar. Here is what we have on the agenda today. First we will go through the newly launched Nordic ID AR52 reader, and then next I will introduce you to the upcoming antennas. For the last part we will have a look at the new API features that are highly related to Nordic ID AR products. Let's start with the Nordic ID AR52. The Nordic ID AR52 is an RFID reader which is designed for covering multiple reading points with just one device. With a single reader it's possible to control up to 16 antennas without having to use any additional antenna multiplexer system, making it especially suitable for smart shelves and cabinet solutions. Due to high output power level, the AR52 can be easily utilized as an RFID gauge reader as well. The benefits of Nordic ID AR52 comes from several aspects. It's easy to mount with a backplate mounting bracket solution, and the power over Ethernet and VLAN capabilities requires less cabling work at the installation site. The 16 antenna ports of AR52 means no external multiplexer components or multi-reader networks are required, which usually translates to high cost and is time consuming to install. The AR52 provides an efficient solution in terms of cost per antenna port. Here's the main technical features of the Nordic ID AR52. The device is capable of driving 1 watt of RF power into each of the 16 antenna ports. Note that the output ports must be used in turns, so only one port at a time is powered. In which order the ports are used is entirely software controllable via the NUR API, which is the same in all of our UHF RFID devices. In case you have an already existing software, for example for Nordic ID Sampo, only few minor changes may be required in order to make it fully compatible with the Nordic ID AR52. Please visit our extranet pages for the latest NUR distribution package, which now contains support for AR52. Just as with the Nordic ID fixed and area readers, the controlling software runs in an external PC or server machine. The connectivity with AR52 can be handled via USB, Ethernet or VLAN connection. In case of VLAN connection, an external antenna stub must be used. This is included in the AR52 package together with the VESA75 compatible mounting brackets. For easy installation, the bracket can be first installed and then the reader can be slid in. The reader can be secured to mounting bracket with 2 screws. The device can be powered by Power over Ethernet capable network. In case this is not an option, an external power supply can be purchased from Nordic ID as an accessory. Here you can see a list of available Nordic ID AR52 variants and their order codes. The only difference between these two units is the VLAN capability. For testing the Nordic ID AR52, we are providing the RFID demo application. It allows you to test out how different settings are affecting the reading performance, helping you to find the optimal setup for the specific use case. The latest RFID demo version has now support for 16 external antennas, so in case you have a previous version installed, please upgrade it. The RFID configurator is for configuring the device. For example, permanently storing the network settings and RFID reading parameters into the device. Both the RFID demo and the RFID configurator are available in the Nordic ID extranet pages free of charge. Let's move on to RFID antennas. The Nordic ID AR52 was launched together with the FA3030 antenna. It's an on-ground type antenna with evenly distributed near-field characteristics at the antenna surface. This, together with high directivity and circular polarization, makes it an ideal choice, for example, for smart cabinet solutions. The antenna can be mounted even on metallic materials. In addition to FA3030, we are developing several other antenna solutions also for RFID gate applications. For connecting the antennas to Nordic ID AR52, we can provide coaxial RF cable in 3 different lengths with SMA connectors. The cable type is RG58 low loss, which enables good performance even if longer cabling is required. The attenuation is up to 50% less than with conventional antenna cables. Next on the agenda, we have the new functionalities in NUR API. The new functionalities in NUR API are basically related to tag movement within the reading area. Therefore, they are most relevant to Nordic ID fixed readers and especially for Nordic ID AR52 and 55. The new functionalities are meant for making the software development easier for Nordic ID products. Now, many functionalities that previously needed to be built in the application itself can be done by the NUR API for the reader controlling software. This significantly reduces the overall time required for the software development. The first one of the new functions is the visibility event. It's a great function, for example, for smart cabinet solutions where you just need to know which of the particular items are existing in the cabinet and which ones were removed. When a tag leaves the reading area, a visibility event is automatically generated after a predefined timeout has elapsed. The antenna event is generated when a tag moves from one antenna to another or disappears. This function can be used for monitoring tags as they move from one physical location to another. The RSSI event can be used for estimating movement within the reading range. When a tagged item is moving, it often affects the signal strength received at the reader antenna. This could be potentially utilized, for example, in systems where associated display starts to show item-related information once it has been picked up from a smart shelf by a customer. By applying a delta filter for the RSSI level, it raises the threshold when the application responds to the picked up item. The INOUT function is specifically meant for RFID gate applications. It generates an event when a tag has moved all the way through the gate and also gives the information on the direction of movement. This function effectively reduces stray tag reads, which are a relatively common problem in RFID gate solutions. The INOUT function can be used with all Nordic ID fixed readers capable of driving more than one antenna or has an integrated beamforming antenna. The position function can be used for monitoring the tag movement within the reading zone of one beamforming reader like Nordic ID AR55. The application can define using the position delta filter how small of a movement is notified to the application by the API. The sector function is also only for Nordic ID beamforming readers. It can be used when just a rough sector-based location information is needed on a particular tag. When the tag changes its location to another sector, an event is automatically generated for the application. That was our quick view on the AR52 antennas and the new NUR API functionalities. Thank you for your participation. Now it's time for your questions. You can use the Skype for Business chat functionality for sending in the questions.